Morning everyone. Thought I'd come on here and do a short video of some functional movements, so nothing too dramatic, nothing vinyasa, some happy sort of functional movements for the joints, the body. So if we haven't done any practice for a while, this may help. I'm also just testing and see if the microphone works, so hopefully it does. So let's get started. So we're going to work through Mukunda Style's functional movement sequence. So just find yourself a comfortable seated position, first of all, so whatever that looks like for you. I'm going to sit with the legs crossed, but if you want to sit up against the wall, if you want to straighten the legs out, if you'd like to sit kneeling, that's also an option as well. Cushion underneath the sit bones might be helpful. It can be any cushion, maybe a couple of cushions if that helps as well. So we're going to get started. Let's just take a few moments, closing the eyes and just tuning into the breath. Maybe just taking a nice big breath in and then opening the mouth, just releasing out. And again, breathing in and out through the mouth. And then this time let's take the shoulders up. Let's take a breath in, lift the shoulders up to the ears, and then take a breath out. And then two more of those. Taking a breath in through the nose, shoulders are lifting, and then breathing out, just dropping them gently. And again, one more. And out. And blinking the eyes open. And you may want to stay with the eyes closed actually for this, but maybe just watching what we're doing. But we're just going to turn the head slowly to one side, just keeping the chin parallel to the floor, and then slowly to the other. And then just keep that going a couple more times to one side, and just find that gentle sort of suitable movement that feels right for you. We're not pushing or forcing anything, we're just seeing what's here, noticing what's here. And then come back to the centre. And then this time we're going to take the head to the side, so we're just dropping the ear to the shoulder, but we're not lifting the shoulder. And then just to the other side. And again. Just keeping that movement going. You might want to move with the breath, breathing in as you come up, breathing out as you release. Breathing in to the centre, and breathing out. And this can be through the mouth, through the nose. Again, just what feels suitable for you. There's no pressure. And then we're going to do the same, similar movements, but we're going to drop the chin gently. So again, maybe breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. We're just lifting the chin. So we're not throwing the head back to the centre, breathing in, breathing out, chin drops gently. So just being aware of where we feel this. So as we lift the chin, we're perhaps feeling that along the front of the neck, maybe a little bit across the chest. And then as we come forwards, we're feeling into that space at the back of the neck, and hopefully it feels nice. And then we come back to the centre. And then we're coming into the spine. Again, it's just functional movement. It's where we can move to, not where we need to push ourselves. So we're just going to take a gentle twist. So we're going to take one hand across to the opposite knee and the other hand behind the back. And we're just gently twisting. And you might want to take the head to follow that twist. So we're going to breathe in, come back to the centre, and then take it over to the other side and breathe out. And then let's do a few more of those. Breathe in to the centre, and it's just very gentle. Some of you it may be a part movement with the head forwards, maybe just moving the arms, but just think about through the thoracic, the mid part of the chest, where that movement is coming from, how it feels. Breathing into the centre, and then breathing out. Last one. And then breathing in, coming back to the centre. And then we're going to take it into a side tilt. So we just lift one hand to the side. You can let the other hand just release down. Take a breath in And then breathe out. Just gently bend the elbow and feel that stretch through the opposite side. Breathe in, and we're going to swap sides. And breathing out, so bend the elbow. And we can just let this side relax. Breathe into the centre. Breathe out. Breathe into the centre. It's all nice, gentle movements. Getting the body moving, just slowly moving that energy. If it's been a bit stagnant over the weekend, or even if we've been rushing around, still getting through jobs, maybe still stuff. We've started, but maybe not finished. Then we come back to the centre and just rest. And we're still working through the spine, but there's forwards and backwards movements here. So we're just taking into a seated cat position. So as we breathe out from the centre, we're going to tuck the tailbone under and round. And as we breathe in, we're going to come up through a straight spine, just slightly bringing the heart centre forward and maybe even lifting the chin. So just take that again to what feels suitable for you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. So changing the breath up to each movement. So you're breathing in as you come forward, you're dropping the shoulders down. And then you're breathing out and you're rounding the back, you're spreading that space in between the shoulder blades. So let's do one more. Your elbows tuck in slightly. And then rounding. And then we're coming back to the centre. Just feel the spine stacking. Good. Okay. And so then we're going to take the hands behind the back. So we're looking to stretch through the front of the shoulders here. So we want to keep the spine upright. We're not pushing the chest forwards, but we're staying upright and we're letting the hands and the arms do the work. Now we can either stay as we are, or if you feel comfortable clasping and interlocking the fingers behind the back, and you can also let the shoulder blades do a little bit of the work as well. So that squeeze. Maybe the hands come a little bit away from the back if that space is there for you. If it's not, it doesn't matter. You're in your maximum space. Good. And then we're going to release that. Let's take a moment. Then we're going to raise the arms up. We're going to take a breath in. We're going to raise the arms up, let the palms face in towards each other. And then we're going to turn the palms out and lower, breathing out. We're going to take the arms in front, breathe in. Feel the spine wanting to lift. And then turn the palms out and breathe out. And again, breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Let's do a couple more of those. Breathing in to lift up. Palms face in. We don't have to lock the elbows. Nice and soft there. Breathing out. Arms come down. Let's do one more. Let the breath guide you. It can be long breaths. It can be your natural pace of breath. Good. Let's take a moment. Okay, so we're focusing on shoulders still again here, and we're just going to take it into this shape, sort of almost an upside down cactus shape. So we've got the fingertips facing down, we've got the elbows level with the shoulders. If that's feasible for you, just take it to, again, what feels okay. And then with the in-breath, all we're doing is rotating through the shoulders into cactus shape. So breathing out back into that reverse cactus shape. So we want minimal movement through the arms here. We just want to keep them nice and steady, the elbow. And the breath out. And also trying to avoid the spine rounding here. So we want to keep the spine upright, that stays in position. And just feeling into the mobility that we have today, this morning, in the shoulders. Good. Feels nice. Breathing out. Let's do one more. Breathing in. And then we come back. Breathing out to that start position. And then just release for a moment. Just feeling into the shoulders. Sense the spine still lifting. Maybe taking a nice deep breath here. And out. Okay. So then we're going to bring the hands onto the shoulders. and still staying with that sort of circular movement now with the shoulders. So we're going to lift and bring the elbows in, and this is with an in-breath if you're moving with the breath. And then we're going to circle the elbows round and down. Good, so we're breathing in as we lift in and up, breathing out. And so don't worry if we're not in pace with the breath, just let the breath flow. Still notice, have that sort of gentle awareness of your breath. Some of us it comes easier to follow the breath, and then others it just sort of adds that extra dimension that may sometimes set us into a spin of confusion. So just working in a way that's suitable for you. Good. And again, this should feel nice. Gentle squeeze and opening. Let's do one more. And then releasing. Back and down. And again, just take the hands down. Notice what's here. Okay, so we're going to work into the elbows. And the palms are going to face up and the arms stretching out in front. And so we're going to take an in-breath here. And then we're going to take an out-breath and bring the hands in. So an in-breath, opening up to whatever the day has to bring. Out-breath, bringing it towards ourselves. Breathing in. Conscious movement, so we're not swinging from the joints. We're activating all the muscle groups that we need to for this action. Breathing out. Let's do one more. And breathing out. Good. Okay. And again, just release the arms for a moment. So, shoulders, elbows, moving to the wrists. Okay, so we're going to make a fist. It's just a gentle fist. And so we're circling the wrists. And again, just a gentle awareness of the breath here. But just really feeding into there may be noises. I know there is with me, clicks and pops. Good. And then we'll change direction. You might notice that one hand goes a little bit quicker than the other, perhaps. Good. Okay. And then we're going to turn the palms up. And then we're going to imagine we've got plates on the hands. And we're just going to turn the hands in so we keep them upright. And so almost as though we're bringing the little fingers to touch. They may not. And then we're going to take the thumbs out. So the little fingers are away from each other. Good. So you might want to do it with the breath. Breathe in. Take the little fingers in towards each other to touch. Breathe out. Take the thumbs down. It's not the easy one to do this, concentrating. It looks easier than it is. Good. And out. Good. Lovely. Then let's bring the palms facing forward. So feel that reach along the forearms. Again, if it's too strong, just take the fingertips forwards. But just seeing if you can reach the palms forwards. We don't have to lock the elbows. It's just a lengthening. The spine may want to lengthen a little bit here again. And so this time we're going to take an out breath and we're going to drop the fingers, stretch through the wrists and the top. So breathing in, palms up, you might want to stretch the fingers out, breathing out and down. Don't have to, you can relax the fingers, focusing on the wrists, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. So what do you need to say no to? Stop. Today, what are your boundaries? Breathe in and out. Good, let's do one more. And out. Good. Okay. So that's the first part of the joint releasing sequence. So the next video will take you on to the second part. So you can either just skip onto that one or do them separately, whichever you wish. And you can still do part 2 without having to do part 1 if you wish as well. Okay, thank you.